a film series of our family's adventures.
Or misadventures.
And a little education also.
Alright, we're rolling. Make sure. Big old belly. I think we can. Well, yeah, I mean, when you sit there like this. Okay, so, first of all, the two-door system has got to go away.
Right.
Because even me sucking it in, I have a hard time. And really, I don't know. I think this might become, I don't know. It's catch-22. This is why I say that. This almost would be better to be the curtain. Because this door is the door that's really hard for me.
And it doesn't close all the way either.
Well,
oh, okay.
There's two catches on this that is important. First of all, the mast is here, and it's deck step. So this is this way, this low, so that it supports the mast, and it's solid plywood. This is not going to be adjusted. So the height and the shape of this is going to stay because it's per the plans. If you have this door, if you had a vent where you had a whole lot of water intrusion in the front of the boat, you could shut this door to slow it down. Okay? You could shut it to slow it down.
This door right here.
Yeah, you could, because the water would be pushing against the door.
Right.
And there's a seal here. It's not really like, it's an air seal more than a water seal, but it would slow down the water coming this way. Okay? Now, so that in itself is a pretty good safety feature. We could probably get a watertight door, but I don't see that being something we need to do. Now, more importantly, because we're talking about putting a high efficiency air conditioner and stuff. Jude, can I help you?
My stomach hurts.
Your stomach? You need to go to the bathroom? What's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
You need to just sit down?
Maybe.
Okay, try to go around the camera and jump up there in the bed and just hang out for a minute. Don't kick the camera, please.
I don't.
So the
He's got to get all this.
he's got to get undressed, right? Hey, I'd rather have a life jacket on than no life jacket. All right, so that becomes a safety feature. But it's, like I said, for me, it's tough. For you and Jude and Jordan, it'd probably be me and Cole are going to be the ones. Maybe Olivia, because she's got boobs. But, because, I mean, it's tight here. It's not, you know. But it could be a curtain. So this could be a removable door where we could pull it off while we're in port, have just a curtain here, and then leave this door. Or we could do the same thing. This door, which is ridiculous because you have to oh, yeah, there we go, got it. So one of these two doors have got to go away.
Okay.
This door provides more safety.
Wait.
Because it's yes, I know you want that.
You'll
room
roast
separate.
you'll roast.
But also because it's so difficult to open both doors, like when one has to close in order for the other to open, it just
It'll make
makes
your room
sense
bigger too.
to remove one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't have a door in my other room.
We're talking.
This will be
we'll
your
have,
door.
Yeah, this will be your door. You have the bathroom outside your room.
Yeah, you'd have a room and a
And
bathroom.
if someone is in the bathroom or you are in your room, then they can just pull a curtain across in front of your room or something.
If they're taking a dump, you're probably gonna want to get out.
Yeah, you're probably going to want to leave.
But
Speaking of that, is there some sort of hatch or some sort of ventilation system in that bathroom?
No, there's not,
Presently?
and there probably will be.
Okay.
Fortunately, there definitely will be for the composting toilet. Anyway,
Is that in that? We're talking about putting that in there?
we're gonna do two now. We're gonna do one in the aft and one in the
Okay.
So there's
front.
gonna
We're gonna
be-
make them though.
There's gonna
Yes.
be like a curtain like this.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, and so, and conversely, like, it's hot here. It's
It
already,
is.
it's hot there, but it is hot here.
Oh, yeah, no.
And, you know, you have the big air scoop on the front. Jude, you can't do that. You're gonna mess up the audio even worse than it already is. with the big air scoop on the front, it's going to pull in a lot of air, and because you're hanging an anchor into the wind's going to be blowing this way. And so this, you'll get a lot of air in. And so these doors, effectively, most of the time will be open. Because we want that air coming through.
Right.
Okay. So, that being said, we have a sink here. It's usable.
But we're going to remove the tile, correct?
I would like to eventually. I think for maybe the first 5-month cruise, we'd probably leave it alone. It's heavy. I don't like it. It's not my style. But
Do we have to lay it in the green?
huh?
Do we have to lay the green for the
No,
first
you can
5
paint
months?
it however color you want to paint. You know, I'm not an interior decorator. If it's wood, I will do it all day long. Okay, so I have a whole lot of light. Do I have a light on that? Okay,
No, it's
so
right here though, if you want it.
currently, right? I'm gonna go out of camera for this, but I'll give you the current dimensions we have available.
Okay.
Okay, so currently we have available 13 inches by 17 inches wide. So 13 inches deep by 7 inches wide. Or 17,
okay.
17. And we have a total height of 23 inches. Okay? But I'm going to have to shut the door for a second. Probably don't want it to be any higher than 14.5 inches.
No higher than?
That's probably what we want, is 14. That's because there's see this right here? This is for your feet to sit on. Like you step up and sit on the toilet, and that's for your feet to sit on.
And you want to keep that?
We need to keep that, yeah. Some way or some fashion. I don't think that you can get...
So not higher than 14, you said?
14.5 seems about right. I don't think that because of the narrow, the hull, and the height you need and all that stuff, I don't think that we can drop the toilet down too much more, maybe.
Do we need to lose any of the cabinet systems in there?
No, I don't think they're bothersome, and we need the space, and they're huge. I mean, they go way back, you know. So, and we might, and of course, because of rot and stuff, we don't want to cut off the backs at all. So we got to be careful about what we put in here, so that we don't lose it in the wings.
Right.
But we want to make sure that it's got duct tape on the. You know why this isn't leaking? Because it's got duct tape on it.
What? I didn't see that there.
Yeah, duct tape.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Anyway, so obviously we gotta go through and check all the chain plates. All the metal on the chain plates is fine. We just need to make sure there's no rot on where they secure, which means that we probably will have to be redoing some of them some way, somehow, at some point. It's all part of the plan, though. Okay, so all that's good. We've already decided that, and see, even something simple like these
Yeah,
little,
I mean, there's just twists.
yeah, and those are fine and probably affordable. I don't need anything fancy. So, this is obnoxious, man. Obviously the anchor, the radar deflector, or the radar reflector, and whatever else might be up there comes out whenever we get the valve pulpit and all that other stuff on. And we have to redo the support structure for the V-berth, but the cushions and stuff are all in good shape, really, you know. So, and then you are dead set. I think you're going to find that once we get all of this storage, I think you're going to be more apt to be like, hey, you know what, let's take those out.
Well, I didn't think about having storage over here.
Yeah.
So now that we
Well,
have decided that we'll have storage on both sides of these, I think it's much more
And you're
doable.
probably not thinking, now granted, some of this is going to be tankers, right?
I think there's tank. I think it presently the way it's set up is there are 2 water tanks and 1 fuel tank.
Yeah. So we won't need the fuel tank, right? So we could turn, these have to be redone too, which is, as a matter of fact, we probably should take these home with us today, so that I can get the TIG welder out and start welding them up and hydro testing them and all that stuff.
Okay.
But there's a big
How
fuel.
far do they go back?
I don't. They're kind of an odd. I hadn't pulled them out yet,
I'm wondering if you're going to be able to stand it out.
Yeah, they're kind of a weird shape, but you know.
Okay, and so that's actually what you're talking about for your refrigeration system. Have it going down like that.
Yeah, is that the one for refrigeration?
Well, no. So, but yes. But
Idea,
it would
but
be.
it'd be more of a
It'd be all on
one.
4 sides. It'd be a lot smaller, right? That's how the lid would look. Yeah. But see, yeah, the bottom of this is rotten. It's aluminum, which is nice because it's light. I don't know. I love aluminum, but god dog, this always happens. So it's just
buildup.
corrosion. I mean, it's just salt water that got in here at some point in time, and once you get salt on aluminum, and
So
you
you
have,
want to make them out of stainless?
I don't know, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. I mean, look at the. I mean, I would be welding.
Now, is that
welding.
something that we can look at the resale shop, the boat resale shop?
Possibly. It's probably boat specific. Right, you know, so it's probably a specialty item. There might be something that we might be able to find in plastic. Not a big fan of plastic, but I am. I might be a fan of plastic here. You know, if we could buy $100, be out $300 instead of 5 days or 10 days and $100 worth of electricity. You know, I mean, I can weld it, but I can tell you right now, I'm gonna have to cut this back to here and redo all of this. I mean, it's not a, you know, because you can see the pitting and stuff. You see all that? It doesn't go away. So it's like rock.
Is not something that you could just sand off either, and then seal it with something?
So it's oxidation, and once it gets in there, I mean, you can cover it up, and I could seal it. Yeah, I mean, okay, for a 5-month cruise, I redo the bottom. The bottom's in bad shape, so I redo the bottom. I put, I grind it down with a stainless steel wire wheel. I put Interlux 2000E 2-part epoxy on it. Leave it in the sun for 2 days, and it will be fine for what we want to do.
Okay, so let me ask you this. That's something outside. If the outside looks at, what is the potential of the inside?
Yeah, I don't
looking
know
like?
unless I open it
There's
up.
not another way to,
There's not an inspection point that I can see. But it'll be open when because this whole bottom has to come off. The bottom's, I mean, it's bad. There's no salvaging the bottom. I can't really get it out. See the bottom? Yeah.
Okay.
So this
It
bottom,
looks like there's a weak spot. Oh, I mean, those are holes.
that's a hole. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but you know, there's pits and there's stuff like that. But like I said, for what we're gonna do, for a trial run, on our budget, this is not. I mean, it's just kind of a safety factor. But we'll have jerry cans, right? We'll have a water maker. So we know that we use about 3 to 5 gallons a day. So if we have 15 to 20 gallons of water on hand and the ability to make water.
I mean, for that matter, you don't necessarily need the tanks. You could just have the plastic barrels, huh? We just don't have those like 50-gallon size barrels, right?
Well, see, that's the beautiful thing about this is that you're maximizing the size of your tank.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Right, so you
rather
can-
than having wasted space in between the cans. Okay. I
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you want to go ahead and take all 3 of them out now?
Yeah, I think we're pretty well done with that video. You can hit the red button and or leave it on. Leave it on. Try to get on the other side. And maybe we can videotape us actually do some work.
Did you want me on the other side of that?
The camera. I'll kind of go over the camera. If I can, it's kind of heavy, even though it's aluminum. Can you grab it?
And come out of the boat with it?
That would be the idea. Watch your head. We're not in a hurry.
I'm just trying to get my...
Over to the somewhere. We don't have the video. Give me something to do this week. Do you want to pull that out of the way so you don't trip again? Who is it?
Your mom.
Yeah, she'll be there. She'll see that and be like, that's what they always do. Well, this is nice.
There's no weak spots or anything in it?
I'm not putting my foot through the bottom of the boat. That's good. How's Belly? You just wanted to be on TV.
He was doing bicycles. Okay, now
I
I also
would,
see some
I
like
think I
corrosion on
can.
those patches, the latches. Is
That'll
that-
clean up. Simple green. Got a friend.
Oh, I didn't know that there was two.
There's another one also. Okay. Oh,
There's
it just
two
has.
more.
Nope.
What does that say?
Phil
No.
Pickard. Pickard. I don't know.
Pickle? What?
I don't know.
Hey, what? Don't come down. We got it.
All right. Up we go. Oh, that's how I get my hernias. Okay.
Make sure that y'all don't hit the camera.
I probably will. This one seems a little heavier. Oh, than the last one.
Hey, it has a hole in it.
Yeah.
So we're pulling them out. Okay. Get skinny, James. All right. Whew. I went on a weight loss program there. Did you see that? I got it. Okay. Well, two more if we pull the fuel tank too. Which that'll be interesting if we can figure out if that'll fit in the propane locker. Alright, don't go through the bottom of the boat, we'll be fine. Again, I mean, feels solid. For as bad as the decks are. You can leave the can, well no you won't be able to. Yeah, just, let me. Okay, and then go backwards. Go backwards. Oh, too much. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Yeah, right there. That's good. Yeah, good. Oh, there's nothing there! Alright, so
There's a valve of some sort.
yeah, that's a through hole. Don't open that. That's what sinks boats right there. So there's a through hole there. And there's a through hole.
Well, there's
Oh, look at that. We got a water pump.
What?
Yes.
Where's it at?
And a filter.
a. Let me see. Oh, sorry.
I want to see.
Dude, you just wait.
Is it fine after?
Can you hand me a
Is
can you
that
hand
like
me
a
a headlamp?
pump?
No, that is our water. That's our water. That's what will take the water out of these water tanks.
Oh, okay.
Can I
See the
come?
plumbing?
Oh, yes. Here you can
And see,
come
look,
here.
okay, so the refrigerant line goes that way.
Jude, you just said you wanted to go look, honey.
Oh.
It's not that special, but go ahead. Special enough. It's an electric water pump, so that we'll have water.
And how come we can't use the sinks?
Because it's not hooked up to anything.
Because our tanks had holes in them,
There's no
remember?
tanks. So we'll ask Tom, see if this was a dude, if this was a aluminum boat like what we wanted, that right there is what sinks boats. Copper. And that very well might be why those aluminums are rusting so bad. Should I tell you that there's...
I don't. I can see it, and
That's not what I'm talking about. But
if
over
you
there,
tell me that there's some critter down there, I
Okay.
don't actually want to
it's
know.
very dead.
Would it be the? Oh, it's a cockroach.
No,
No,
that's not
there's
cockroach. That's a very dead critter though.
I know. I know that's a cockroach.
Yeah, but I'm
Man,
pretty
I'm
sure
telling you
he's
what,
telling me
there's a
there's a
lot
dead
of
mouse
glass.
in there.
There's
Really?
a lot of fiberglass down here.
There's a dead mouse.
It's right there. Dead. Gone. And you're right in the middle of the camera.
Oopsies.
But it all looks good. There's a lot of glass down here compared to the deck. Which is a good thing. Means that we don't really want water down here. And there's some stuff because it looks like somebody came in and cut this hole for whatever damn reason. Somebody cut this hole here after the fact, so we need to come back in and seal that back up, all the edges of the wood and stuff. Like right here, this is all cut after the fact.
Yeah.
This all needs to be sealed. Like whoever did it didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Okay, so those are those.
And then there's the copper for the refrigerator. It goes up.
Oh, it's already set up to go
So
right
there's
here.
copper here, and it goes over here, and we know there's a compressor over here. Okay. So I don't know. There might be, whatever. Yeah, it goes into there. So who knows? There might be a cold plate and stuff in there already. So.
Okay, so we have 2 more hatches over here, and you believe one of those is the fuel tank?
I can see another tank directly under the camera. So let's go ahead and kill the camera. We're going to go ahead and get that tank out also. And we'll get all these floorboards put back in, and we'll go from there.
Okay.